Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's continuing to do well. Everyone is having a good holiday season. Hope you have a good New Year's Eve. If you have a resolution, what's your resolution? Let me know in the comments if you want. I've never worn this bracelet, so I was like, oh, I'm wearing it in the video. It doesn't necessarily match, but I'm trying something new. I got on a new lip gloss. One of my coworkers / friends gave it to me. So shout out to Liz if she watches. I don't know if she does, but shout out to her. Yeah. So we're back on the couch, as you can see. Hope. Oh yes, I want to talk about this. With this new variant out, I hope everyone's being precautious, doing what they want to do. If you want to wear a mask, keep wearing your mask. I'm gonna keep wearing my mask. I'm vaccinated, I'm boosted, I got everything covered. If you're an anti-vaxxer or anti-masker, don't mess with people who want to do, wear the mask or, want to be vaccinated and boosted. Leave people alone. That goes for people who are vaccinated, people who are not vaccinated. Let them do whatever they want. Just don't mess with anybody else. Because I've seen a few stories where people who are anti-maskers are like taking off people's masks. And it's like, if you are trying to fight for your own freedom, why are you invading somebody else's freedom and what they want to do? So either way, leave people alone. Let them do what they want. I'm also wearing this ring I got for Christmas. It's an R if it will focus. So yeah, with that being said, I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sure. I don't know if we're going to have another lockdown. I don't think we're going to do it again. But other countries, I know they are. So, and I'm not going to get into a tangent, but America got a lot of stuff going on that needs help. But I am here to talk about my goals for 2022. And I got this new notebook for Christmas, so I wrote in there. I got this new pen. Isn't that cool? So I was like, hey, I got a new notebook from my dogs. That's what my aunt named, put their name on the tag. So, yeah, we're going to get into that. So first off, I'm going to get into my accomplishments of 2021. So obviously the main one is graduated with my master's degree. So whoop, whoop. I did that a few weeks ago. I worked my first writing job in office / remote. So sometimes it was remote, sometimes it was in the office for early identification program at GMU, my school, George Mason University. So that was a good experience. I mean, I think there could have been improvements, but at least I have some kind of office experience. Even though it was short-lived, I got something out of it. I did my internship with my department, which I did get experience from there as far as marketing and writing, and so that was nice. I feel like this last one, I feel like this is not to say people who got COVID that they did something wrong, because you can do everything right and still get COVID, unfortunately. But I'm happy that I did not. And knock on wood, I don't have any wood near me. The couch is brown. Knock on wood, I will not get COVID. But yeah, I've known people who have, and it's a rough thing. You know what I mean? I don't know anybody who passed away from it, thankfully, but I just want to shout out to everybody who might have had COVID and they have long-term effects, or if they've had a family member pass away from COVID. I'm so sorry for your loss. I just want to point that out. And also for the people with long-term effects, I'm sorry that you have to deal with the long-term effects of COVID. I hope that at some way, you can restore your senses of smell and taste and whatever else, has happened. So I have a section where I was supposed to write my overall feelings, but I got distracted by trying to write my goals, and I forgot. But I'm gonna rant a little bit. So my overall feelings about 2021 were, it was kind of like a survival mode. I feel like after 2020, everyone's kind of been in survival mode, and everybody's been just trying to thrive, just trying to make it, just trying not to get sick, trying to get other people sick, trying not to go crazy, you know? Trying not to, like that Summer Walker song that I reviewed a few weeks ago, Insane. God bless me. God help me. I think I'm insane. You know? Everybody's trying not to lose their minds, trying not to lose their shit. You know what I mean? And everybody's just trying to, you know, basically survive and thrive, which is what I want to do next year, based on just surviving. And also, my last semester was intense. So, you know, it was like a lot of stuff at once. That same week, I think I was graduating, I was finishing my project. And then the next week was Christmas. It's like it was a lot going on. But yeah, I'm going to read you all my goals for 2022. This is just to share and encourage you to do your goals and also to keep myself accountable because now it's going to be on film. So here we go. So my number one goal. Now these are not necessarily in particular order. Some of them I forgot to put on my list, so I put them later. But the first two are very important. So look for a new job. Get a new job by June. I feel like 6 months, that should be good enough. But, you know, I'm going to go hard in the paint. Not that I'm not going hard, because I've been applying like the whole time I've been in school. But, you know, I'm hoping that the degree is going to help me extra. You know what I'm saying? And I said, look at everything. Freelance, government, entry-level communications marketing. I want to research the companies that I might be compatible with, because a lot of times, sometimes you're just applying, and you don't know what kind of company this is. You don't know they could have you working 55 hours a week, or they can have you in a basement. You don't know. So yeah, I want to do more research and research salaries, benefits, the environment I want to be in. I want more remote options, especially with this new variant. It would be nice to have a flexible enough, you know, job where you could be remote and not like, oh my gosh, excuse me. Like, oh my gosh, now someone's got COVID in their office so nobody can come in. Like, when you could just be remote and not worry about that, you know what I mean? And I've heard some craziness on Twitter about people who, my light is so bright. People who, make it a little lighter. Okay. But people who have had COVID at their job and then they come in to tell everyone that they have COVID. And it doesn't make any sense. And then other jobs where they're like, they need documentation, so you have to come in. It doesn't make any sense to me. But basically, yeah, I would like more remote options. And good benefits, insurance, salaries, all that stuff. And then pay off at least half of my student loans before moving out, which is at 60,000 something. I don't know the exact number, but that would be good. And of course, all of it would be better, but as much as I can before moving out. Budgeting better and closer than before, because sometimes I like to spend money. So, you know, sometimes you get out of control. Refinancing if need to. I probably will. I talked to my mom about that. My mom talked to me about that, actually. Paying in chunks, you know, so you can get it down even faster. So those are my main two goals: getting a new job, paying off student loans. So those are number 1 and 2. The rest are kind of go in line, I guess. Looking at apartments / condos. Where do I want to be? How long do I want to be there? Because I would love to just start in a new city. Sometimes I think about running away, but I'm going to be responsible and not do that. And making a list of amenities and must-haves. I would love to be next to a metro, etc. I just put etc. down. Make a list of areas I like. I would love to live in a whole new place. Just out there fresh. Just having to drive around and get lost to figure my way out. And I'm very bad with directions, so that'll be something. But yeah, that would be nice. So that's what I'm looking. Like when I lived with my dad, I would look at apartments and stuff all the time. But now I need to motivate myself so I can keep looking and getting a goal in mind. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, this one is pretty important too. So I guess these are the top 4. Published my first book, probably poetry. I'm gonna probably try to do poetry first. How long and how many poems I want. Oh, so the first point is organize it how I want it. How long do I want it to be? How many poems, etc. Look up publishers versus self-publishing, because I know some people say if you want to eventually get to a publisher, self-publishing isn't good. But then a lot of people are self-publishing now, so I'm gonna research that. What theme do I want it to be? Music, about me, etc. What message do I want to send? Self-love, relating to people, etc. So I think I want to do a music theme because I have a lot of musically themed videos, and then I have a lot of music themes videos that I want to do. So I feel like I would make the most sense. And then making it about like what makes up me, which I'm not perfect. So, but yeah, I left this page kind of blank. I feel like it'd be good to have like this whole page or part of this page. You know, it's kind of empty, so I can write more things. And then I have a one about publishing and one about just writing in general. So I guess this is top 5, y'all. Because I keep adding. Oh, this is top 5, this is top 2. But I'm gonna make this top 5, and then the other ones are, of course, part of my goals. But yeah, these are the main ones. Write more and completely. Publish and submit more writing, because I get emails about submitting all the time. And guess what I don't do? Submit. So I want to complete a short story, which I have so many ideas. So I should just figure out which one or ones I want to make a short story. Complete a few new chapters of a rewrite. So I've told you guys about the Aria story. I don't know if I told you guys about the cousins love story, but I think I said, I don't know if I read it. I might have. And I said I was going to change some stuff about it. I want to change the metamorphosis, which I spelled definitely wrong. Let me just tell you, just because you're writing does not mean you know how to spell. Especially when you're writing in your handwriting, ain't no spell check here. Metamorphosis of a madman, I'm probably going to change that a lot. There's a mother and daughter story that I wrote for creative writing, my creative writing undergraduate. And it was like one page was the mom's perspective, and she was pregnant, and then it was the daughter's perspective. And like, you know how they're both dealing with it, because the daughter's like 14, I think, and then the mom, of course, you know, she's having a brand new baby, so that's going to be a huge age gap, and how they figured that out and how the relationship works and stuff. And I want to submit at least 4 times in the year. Some poetry, fiction, script, etc. So I like to put myself out there more, even if, let's say, I might, some of them you do, and you can get money for, and some of them you just can say, hey, I published and da-da-da-da. So that'd be good. I said poetry, fiction, script, etc. I don't know if I said the etc. part. I want to re-download Fade-In, which is a script writing program. So I'm going to do that. Work on script writing. So my friend gave me a master class free of a year for she got a free membership for Masterclass. It's like a program online where you can learn stuff. And so maybe I'll use that for writing. But I also have something else I want to use it for too, which is I'm going to get to, which is like video editing. But there we go. So I got something to use it for, because I feel like I was going to use it for writing anyway. But if I got a year free, I might as well use it for like anything, right? I'm going to use it for everything I want for the free. All right, and then reading more. Because let me tell you, reading for school is not fun. Even though you learn a lot, it's interesting. You're reading because you have to read. So I want to read more. Read more good books I have first. The ones that I have first. That's an important point, because I have so many. I really have so many, y'all. I have too many, y'all. Okay. Read the Bible more with Study Bible. My friend gave me a Study Bible, so I would like to read that more. And I want to read other religious texts like the Quran and the Torah, stuff like that, because I've been curious about different religions. So why I should read. I want to read online research articles as well. Broaden my horizons. Once I've gone through my own books, then I can get new ones, and only then. That's what I have to tell myself. It's like, you know how you discipline your child. You're like, hey, you can't have any more mac and cheese until you finish this broccoli. That's me with books. I need to finish the ones I have before I get something else. And also, with not just like regular books, also with photography books, I need to do that as well. Get through the photography books for buying new ones, because I'm halfway through a photography book and I'm like, hey, let me get another one. I need to calm down. Okay, YouTube videos, which here we are. I want to improve my YouTube videos improvement. Learn how to edit and script videos more. So I'm gonna do that. Research and get better equipment, which hey, we're working right now. But it's nice to have some better stuff. Work on planning ideas better. I have the ideas, but planning on when to actually work on the ideas is a different story. Okay, so that's what I need to work on. Check masterclass for tips as well. So I'm gonna check the masterclass for that. Travel goals, because I really want to travel more. I did a small goal. Okay. Because travel costs money. But I did a small goal. Okay, so I said visit at least one new place. That's one of my goals. I want to go to Disney World. Oh, at least one new city, state / attraction. That's what it says. I want to go to Disney World, and I want to visit New Orleans, an island country, and I want to do a cruise. And then I left, I don't know if you can see, I left some blank. So if I think of anything else, and then I have this whole page, I can just add notes. But yeah, those are some of the things I want to do. Oh, I want to go to Europe. I have to be specific, but I'm going to add it now. I'm thinking about it. Europe. I really want to go to London. And I would love to go back to Greece and France. So I might need some extra pages. But I have a little extra room. But yeah, I would love to go back to Europe. Like, I went to Italy, Greece, and France, and it was just so much fun when I was a child. And then it'll be even more interesting because it's not like an educational trip. It would just be you having fun. But of course, learning is fun. I'm not going to say learning isn't fun. It definitely is. And I want to revisit a place, a city / attraction. Definitely New York City. Me and my friend even talked about doing a Broadway weekend. We just go and we just for Broadway shows. I want to go back to Atlanta. I liked Atlanta. Florida, where my dad from, and Florida is where Disney World is. North Carolina, we went for Outer Banks. I've been there with my family with the Outer Banks, and I've been there with my friends too. Plan and research very well, which I feel like I've pretty much done a good enough job. I haven't gotten any like weird things where I've like gone somewhere and I've been like, oh, this is not what I expected. So I haven't had anything like that. Look up tips and money saving options. So that's always good. And road trip ideas and guides, because I would like to do a road trip. And then finally, my last goal would be my health, which I want to improve my A1C because I am diabetic. So the A1C is supposed to be like below a 7. So I want to do that. Exercise more. I feel like I don't even exercise at all now. But I want to look into Zumba, swimming, jazzercise, dance classes, etc. And I have some blanks. Because apparently you have to pay for Zumba, and I'm like, so I'm gonna see what I can find for the free. That would be most. All these would be for the free. Let's see what I can find. I want to lose at least 50 pounds because I feel like that's closer to what I'm supposed to be for my height. It's like 150s, 160s. I think it's smaller than that, but that's the first part. Healthy eating habits, Google easy good recipes, how to keep weight off, because that's important, keeping it off. And I will consult with my doctor if I need to, talk with a nutritionist, etc. And I have more blanks. So yeah, those are my goals for 2022. What are your goals for 2022? I'm going to, as I go through, my goals, I'm going to definitely cross stuff off and check stuff off, and maybe I'll do a mid-year update of what I've done and what I haven't done. But I'm going to push to do everything. So, hope you all have a good New Year's. I can't believe this. I feel like every year goes by fast. So, I don't know what I'm saying when I'm saying this year went by fast. Every year has been going by fast since I've been an adult. Time waits for no man. But yeah, hope you all are doing well, keeping yourself safe, whatever that means to you. No pressure here. But I told you what I do. You whatever you do. All right, I will see you all next year, next week, and next year. Bye.